If you're perhaps looking for a new hobby at the moment, maybe just a way to give back and always wanted to go behind the scenes of Norfolk's windmills, this will be right up your street because the Norfolk Windmills Trust really need new volunteers so they can open more of their mills. And as part of this, they're running a training day to give you a taste of what to expect. Amanda Ricks is a senior project officer at Norfolk County Council, which runs the trust, and joins me now. Amanda, lovely to chat. How are you?
Good morning. I'm
Oh,
fine, thank you.
oh, great to hear. And I think when we talk of our mills, whether it's our beautiful windmills or water mills, I mean, they're beautiful to look at, aren't they? But also they've served such an important purpose too.
Yes, they do. I mean, they're fantastic landscape features.
Let's say it's when you sort of drive around, and there's quite a few of my drivers sort of take the back roads to work, and they're just stunning. So why did you want to run this training day?
Well, it's part of a wider program of training that we want to do this year to recruit more volunteers. The trust is 60 years this year. So one of the campaigns is to recruit more volunteers so that we can have these buildings open more often.
And it's a great way to do this. I think when you say, oh, please volunteer with us, that sort of, you've got that commitment, haven't you? You're not really sure what you're getting into. So I imagine on a training day, you sort of get a taste of what you can expect.
Yes, absolutely. We start off by sort of introducing what the trust is and what they do. We talk about the health and safety that's required on each of the sites, and split into two groups where one group will go through the mill and have a tour, and that will be explained to them what you could tell visitors. And the other group we're having starting up and closing down the mill. So hopefully people will get a taster of what you can get involved with.
And it's great. I mean, it's so hands-on, isn't it? Which is a lovely way to start because you're quite literally thrown in, and I love that. And it must be great as well. So, I mean, you're doing this over at Billingford, aren't you? I mean, that's a stunning mill, isn't it?
Yes, that was the works were completed in 2021. And we haven't yet got a full group of volunteers. So that's why we've chosen that one as the first mill. We're organising sort of over the next 3 or 4 months, 3 more days of training, hopefully to open the mill to the public for National Mills Weekend on the 14th of May.
Oh, that'd be lovely. And to tie this in as well with the 60th anniversary and the fact, I mean, 60 years of looking after our mills, it's a huge achievement, isn't it?
It is. I mean, they've managed. The trust has managed to save several mills that probably wouldn't be there now. They look after over 20 buildings covering 15 sites across Norfolk. And most of those mills are listed.
And it sounds like the only way they open is because of the work of volunteers and people giving up their time to help. So, I mean, how important are volunteers?
They're vitally important, obviously, to explain to visitors, because otherwise the mills wouldn't be open. We don't have the staff to do that. So the volunteers are absolutely vital. That we've got little groups set up at various mills, but we always need new volunteers. Obviously, we're restarting the group at Billingford. So we'd like to get that one open, and at Stracy Arms Mill as well. We're looking for volunteers to open that one to the public.
And when you volunteer with the trust, so what kind of roles, what kind of activities are you normally tasked with?
Everything. So it's from meeting, greeting people when they arrive. It's conducting tours. On those mills that do work, it's operating the sales. So it's everything really.
Oh, I mean, that's really exciting, isn't it? And it must be lovely as well just to bring people together. It gets you out the house, doesn't it? And sort of have a community as well, and sort of be able to share that knowledge. It must be lovely to see.
It is. I mean, it's vitally important for volunteers because it's all part of working as part of a team. They're learning vital skills. They're interacting with the public, so it's beneficial to volunteers and also obviously to the trust to open their buildings to the public.
I think, as I said earlier, I think we always drive past and sort of see some of our wonderful mills in the county and desperately want to peek inside. But it's sort of in order for us to be able to do that, of course, some people need to volunteer and help us out so you can open those doors. But I mean, when you sort of go inside some of these, do you still just go, oh my goodness, this is incredible?
Yes, I mean they're all different, and there are little different things at each of the mills, and it's amazing how simple they are really in terms of how they operate, via a series of sort of cogs and wheels. It's just amazing when you look at them, and if you can hear them working, they're so quiet. People expect them to be very loud, but they're quite quiet. So it's a wonderful experience.
Oh, I bet. And just sort of the stories and the history behind a lot of these as well must be lovely to bring to life. So look, if you're interested and you'd love to get involved with this and also help keep some of our windmills open to the public, so how can you sign up?
Um, we usually put it out on social media, so on sort of Facebook and Twitter. We are looking to develop the windmill site, the Norfolk Windmills Trust website as well, so people can get involved through that and email us. But the one on the next one we've got this week is fully booked at the moment because it's such a small mill inside. We can't have too many people to train, so that's why we're planning further ones. So the next one's on the 23rd of February.
Oh,
So people can
fantastic.
sign up for that one. So we'll get that one out on social media soon.
Brilliant. Watch this space then, I guess. But it's amazing that you're being able to do this and actually just to bring these mills to life. So, Amanda, it's a great job, you and the whole team. And yeah, big year for you and everyone at the Trust. 60 years. I mean, what an achievement. So absolutely fab. And I don't know about you. I just want to go inside all the mills now and go, oh, wow, look at that. So it's a lovely, lovely thing to be able to do. And I think, the joys of volunteering, it's always fab, isn't it?